My name is Kara Trinkle. What brought me here was I was at a time in my life where I was in between churches. And so Pastor Ken and Lady Kay, I actually know them previously through a good friend of mine. I found out through the grapevine that they're starting a church, and I actually came the first night that we had a Wednesday night service. What I love about it is that we have diversity. I love that our pastor has vision for community. So I was in the vision. I was enjoying being here, being a member of the church, and then I just it came to a point where I kind of had questions, is this really where I'm supposed to be? Is this not where I'm supposed to be? Is this really what God has for me, or is this like something that I'm imagining? I needed to make a decision what I was gonna do. And I actually ended up falling away. And I ended up leaving the church completely. And so during this time, I kind of was living what I thought was the life I wanted to live. But during this time, the special part is that pastor would check in on me periodically, maybe once or twice a month, every other month, and just shoot me a text message. And that text message would just kind of entail, hey, praying for you, thinking about you. When you're ready to come back home, we're here with open arms. So some time went by. I was in a really dark place, really dark. And I was facing suicidal attempts. I was facing a lot of depression, just in a really dark place. I came to a place where I was like, I need to go back to church. And the only church that I knew was Evolve Church. I had a little bit of attitude when I came back, but inside I was dying. Inside I was desperate. And I came back, and I can say that honestly, every person that embraced me with open arms, non-judgmental, and just kept telling me how, they were so happy that I was there. But I would sit in the corner, in the back, where nobody could really see me, nobody could reach me. And then one Sunday, this young lady gets on the stage, and she starts sharing her testimony about suicide and depression. And I chose on that day, I no longer wanted that spirit inside of me. I no longer wanted to struggle with that. And I ran down to that altar. And I have never dealt with the suicide feeling attempt since then. I'm not afraid to say, hey, you know what? God took me from a really dark place, but let me tell you how He transformed me. Let me tell you how I actually have integrated it into my daily life. I'm excited for this church to really just everything that Pastor has planned and the vision to kind of come to life. I'm excited to be used, to give God the glory at all times. I'm excited to continue to submit my life to God and just to see how God's gonna probably blow my mind, because He already is, to have other people experience the healing that I've experienced and be able to really be God's hands and feet and be a part of it, be a part of the vision. So.